Okay, so guys, today rather busy day during the work time, so I shall just take this time to just do some trade review on this week. So as we can see, yep, this is the main chart. Okay, you can see the main chart. We got tons of things, so I'm gonna try to tally it with the cleaner chart. Okay, so we always start from the weekly chart. So weekly chart, what happened is we managed to clear the weekly high. So we'll clear the weekly high here. So we managed to clear the weekly high here. Okay. Then this week is rather just very kind of up and down kind of week. So yep, go to the daily chart. So this is the previous week high. Shift it right here. And what we can see from Monday, which is here, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday week. So Monday we trade back into the BC. Tuesday price held inside the BC. Okay, let's draw it with rectangle. When there's volume imbalance, you must include it. Okay. So this is Monday, and yeah, it's noisy here because it's during my break time. Okay, there's still people around talking, but let's just continue with our trade review. So Monday we can see we trade through the daily BC, went past a bit previous day, the daily open, and then Tuesday, Monday trade through, come out. Tuesday went down to the daily CE week, supports at there, so we will measure the daily CE week as well. For this one, I'll change color first. Okay, I think purple is good. Okay, so Fibonacci from here up to here. Let's just do roughly. Okay, let's say the closing price of this is open high, low, close 6276, and yep, okay, 6276. So the CE week comes at 6261.25. Let's see if we got draw it on this chart. Okay, I can actually measure it here and let you guys know. So from here to here, 6254.75. Okay, so let's go to here, draw out 6254.75. 62, change color. $6254.75. $6254.75. Eh? $6254.75. Isn't it correct? Why is this so weird? $6254.75. Yeah, it's $6254.75. Wait, and the low, this candle got at $6254.5. So $6254.75, $6254.5 went down below by one tick. One tick is what? One tick for efficient price delivery, right? So I don't know why this one looks so weird. Really, why does it look so different? Never mind. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Okay, we should see this chart. Okay, never mind, let's just draw it on here. Okay, 6254.75. So let's draw it out. 6254.75, and we're going to change the coordinates here. Okay, so this you can see 6254.75 beautifully, and then hits there, supports. Body stayed inside this daily BC and trades higher. Trades higher, reaching for where? Sorry, where's the previous week high? Okay, so this is the previous week high. We're gonna change color. We're gonna change this as well. Shit. Setting. Previous week high. Okay. So you go daily chart. So if you go daily chart, you can see that it's right here. So we support at this daily C wick, bodies inside the daily BC, and we start gravitating higher towards these daily highs that I was expecting, and gravitating higher towards the previous week high. Then on Thursday, then Friday, we retrace. So this is Tuesday. So Tuesday we started reversing, trades higher, traded to the previous week high, then we rejected lower, back to the 8th of July, first AM fair value gap, and there we go. Okay, so if I pull out the quadrants of this week, you will be able to see it as well. Okay, let's just pull out the quadrants. Okay, let's just pull out the quadrants of the weeks. Okay, if we pull out the quadrants from here to here and just press this, I'm going to use fair gap Anthony. Okay, 6276.25. Okay, let's see the low. 6276.5. Okay, let's delete this receiver. 6276.25. Okay, so the low here comes at 6276.5. So it's just off by one tick. Okay, so off by one tick and rejected higher, and that will basically be it. So we'll close this and we'll go down to the 4-hour chart right now. So 4-hour chart, oh my god, too many things. Let's clean it up first. Okay, cleaning things up. Okay, so this is the 4-hour chart, and you can see that this is the 4-hour BC, but it's actually, we got a volume balance here, so you gotta include the volume balance. Okay, didn't see the volume balance, so now we included it. Yes, that's more like it. Okay, so now this is the 4-hour BC inside the daily BC. So yeah, we can see here, respected it, traded down. This is the daily C wick. Yeah, short-term memory loss. Okay, so this is the daily C wick. You can see we traded through the 4-hour BC, but body is staying above the C of the 4-hour BC. So that is basically telling me, okay, we are bullish. And if we look at Nasdaq to see if we have any SMT here or not. Okay, so here we don't have, we have higher lows as well. But here we have a little bit SMT. Okay, from here to here, you can see Nasdaq we have lower low, when S&P we have higher low. Okay, so here we got lower low, and here we got higher low on the S&P. Okay, so this is the SMT on the 4-hour chart when dollar. Okay, when dollar is basically doing nothing, I'm just consolidating, but it's pulled down lower later, so in symmetry. So we shall draw this SMT as well, okay? So this SMT, okay, there we go. And I'll draw it out over here as well. Yep, and there we go. So we won't forget it, okay? And if you can see here, low, low, lower low, higher low. So this is basically a swing low on the daily chart. So next we got the 8th of July end dog here as well. And if you see where we formed the SMT, okay? What if I draw this Fibonacci from here to here right now? Okay, you can see we even failed to reach for the CE of these 4-hour wicks. So when let's see Nasdaq. Okay, don't need to talk about Nasdaq, okay? Okay. So there you go, failing to reach at the 4-hour CE wick. And we have SMT with Nasdaq. That's basically telling us, bam, I'm gonna go up, right? So we did went up, have formed a BC here, form a 4-hour BC here. Yeah, a lot of things on the chart, man. But just for the sake of measurement, I'll just show you guys. You can see it touched the CE of it, okay? Can see? Beautifully, we touched the 4-hour CE wick. The low comes at 6274, and the CE of this 4-hour BC comes at 6274. So right to the tick, guys, right to the F-king tick, and reverses, okay? So let's remove this. I'm gonna put one horizontal line. Let's make it purple. 2 dot settings 4-hour BC CE. Okay. So stops date at the CE of the 4-hour BC. Wait, what daily CE is this? Okay, the daily CE is this one. I see. Naruhodo ne. So the one below, which is supported, and this one above. You can see we stopped it at the CE of the 4-hour BC. Fits higher, not in. Okay. Trace higher. Stop dates here, we trace higher. So higher way, okay, we can see this 4-hour BC, right? Look at that. Rejection 1 time, 2 time, bodies will stay inside, so we can expect the same reaction in when price is inside this 4-hour CV, okay? And if you draw the quadrants out, you can see that it's actually okay. You can see that on top here, look at the rejection. So this is basically telling me that, okay, because from at the past price action, you can see that price rejected so many times. So basically inside this 4-hour BC, inside this 4-hour CV, we can expect some sort of reaction, resistance lower, especially after this, okay, after forming a relative equal high on the daily chart, and then this is the 4-hour CE wick. Okay, and this is the 4-hour CE wick and rejected lower. So then that after this day, right, that means on Thursday, when price is at the 4 hour CB high, I'm basically expecting lower prices today, okay? So we can see we rejected lower one time, reached the CE week, came down again here, reached the CE of the 4 hour CB, came down, reached upper higher again, came down. So rejected so many times on the 4 hour chart, okay? We will go down the lower time frame and see this. So then after that we chase higher, then it just hold here. So this to me is the market maker model. So what is this model? This model is the market maker buy model, okay? Consolidation, clear sell side, and trade higher to the daily relative figure high and reaching for the previous week high as well, okay? So now let's go down to the 1 hour chart. So down in the 1 hour chart, so we can see this 4 hour BC, we got this SMT, and then we trade higher, market structure shift here, fair value gap here, trades lower into the fair value gap, and then slowly continues higher and start bouncing off here and there, okay? So this is the first fair value gap displacement. This is the first displacement of the week, basically. I guess it's on the 1 minute chart, okay? But right now this is the 1 hour chart, and you can see this is the 4 hour BC, right? And in the 1 hour and 4 BC, look lower. In 1 hour there is no BC or anything, but at the upper half of the 4 hour BC we got a 1 hour fair value gap here. So it trades here, retrace, and shoots higher, and then basically consolidate here for a while, then continue higher for the previous week high. So let's continue going down to the 15-minute chart, okay? So here we got the 8/7 first fair value gap as well. So I'm gonna just put a fair value gap here. Okay, this is the 1 hour BC. I'll just make a mental note, okay? Color, put light red. Okay. So let's go down to the 15-minute chart. Okay, so this is the 1 hour BC. Then I have the mental note on. Okay guys, I'm gonna do a speed run version here because I'm running out of time already. So here we got the SMT with Nasdaq. You can see it's clearly on here. Okay. Higher low on the S&P when Nasdaq Reformer, lower low, okay? So this is the 1 hour BC, and on the 15-minute chart we have a BC as well, and you can see we straight lower to the 4 hour BC here. So actually nothing much. We can refine the BC to here, okay? Okay, and you can see we still stopped there at this 4 hour BC here. So actually this BC is not really important. Okay, so next what I'm seeing here, after we rejected in this 4 hour BC CE, we start moving higher, okay? So once we start moving higher, and then we consolidated here, we trace lower, then we trace lower back, and then okay, we can see this is probably, I think ICT's grey pool, okay? So we shall see if I measure this CE wick here, see if we can find anything or not. Yeah, this 15-minute chart. Let's say I measure the wicks here, okay? Because it's the first down close candle after we start reaching higher, okay? So let's see. Bam! Look at that, guys. Beautiful reaction at the CE wick here, at the quadrants of it and the CE wick. But let's say if this whole range is a higher time frame order block, okay? Let's go to 1 hour chart. Okay, 1 hour chart also got nothing, okay? So sorry, so 15-minute chart. So the reason why I did that was because why I choose this because this is the first down close candle after we start moving higher. Okay, so support reach higher. You can see this 15-minute CV emergent fair gap. Here was that day where I got stopped up, was it? Never mind. 15-minute CV emergent fair gap inside the first 9/7 AM fair gap, trades higher for the daily weekly high and trades higher for the previous week high as well. Okay, so then we can see it start retracing lower. But let's focus on this move right here, okay? The one trading up to the... You can see how the first fair gap act as support. This CB, look at that, beautiful. Beautiful. Trade above, came down, support, trades higher. Where's the SMT? Okay, let's find the SMT. The SMT is right here, okay? So support. Okay, now this is the 5-minute chart. Okay, 5-minute chart, I'll stop here, okay? So this is the SMT. So after this SMT, we basically can trust the market structure shift and fair gap. So this is the London high, London session that we can enter the silver bullet here, aiming for higher. Where's higher, okay? Remember, highest will be the daily C wick here and the daily weekly go highs that is above, so you can actually hold it for that. No problem, okay? Let's say you go long inside here at 310, 6268, stop loss will be placed here 6264, okay? Because this is the what? This is also the 4-hour BC, okay? So we displace away from the 4-hour BC. So when it trades lower, enter here. So stop loss just play with the swing low, or you can place below this end dog as well because price can reach there, okay? So let's say 6268, okay, 6268. Stop loss place at 6262. So 6 handle stop loss. And let's say the daily high is here, 6315. So you're gonna hold it until 6315. So 6268 or 6315, that is very big, right? So on the higher time frame chart, we can trade like that, okay? And then you can see slowly reach higher. Okay, then sell side cleared here. Sell side cleared, market structure shift, fair value gap, trades back into the first second fair gap, reach higher for the daily highs and reach for the weekly high, okay? See fair gap not reach, that's telling us bullishness. See fair gap body supporting. Then here we got a bullish order block, this one, and this candle bullish order block. Then fair value gap here, 1230. And then here got another fair value gap volume balance here, you can enter. And then here, poke. Okay, so that's it guys, time to go back to work. Okay guys, so let's finish off just now where we stopped at. So I think it was at the 15-minute chart. And so first we got the 9th of June, first fair value gap right here. We've got a 15-minute CB, version fair value gap, and you can see consolidated retracement into it, and this is an order block, okay, order block here, shoots higher. So we can measure this fulcrum point from here to here, from here until the high here. Yeah, I can use this high, but I use this high here also because this okay, why I'll explain later, okay? So here I have a swing high, but why I use this one? Because this displacement includes inside this and this. So just use this one here and see if we can get the high or not. Oh baby, oh my god. The high comes at 6335.5, okay? And the high of this candle is, the high of this 1.5 level is 6334.75. So just off by 1, 2, 3, just off by 3 ticks, and that is good enough, right? Just off by 3 fucking ticks from the high of the freaking move. And if you measure here to here, you'll be able to measure a level again. Okay, so here there's no level. Okay, here there's no level, sadly. Okay, but here we got the 1.25 level and 1.5 level coincide just off by one tick, so that will be it also. So yep, see the bodies is okay, but if you see the bodies, right, the bodies is just 6332.75. So one tick above the negative one level of this. Okay. So if you measure the wicks is like that, but what if I measure the bodies? Okay, let's see if we measure the bodies, what level can we get? Okay. Okay, measure bodies, we can get not really much. Wait, I'll put -3 level, okay, should be okay. Okay, nothing much here, okay. Then after we reach the previous week high, we form a CB, touch it again, see this C week, we failed to reach the C of this week, okay, and that means firmness to the downside. And if you measure this, I believe we just reached the 0.25 of it. Here to here, yeah, the 0.25 of it, okay, what is it? The high comes at 6333.25. So the high of this candle is 6333.25. And the previous week high is 6333.5 and this lower quadrant is 6333.5. So that is showing me firmness as well because we came so high up, so close to it, but we failed to touch it because here touched one time already. So this kind of swing low, this kind of swing high with, if we have any SMT right here, okay, let's see from this high 14.15 until 15.30, okay, 14.15 until 15.30, see if Dow got anything or not. 14.15 until 15.30, okay, so we all had lower highs, which is good, not bad, when dollar is consolidating, okay. Okay, so we all had lower highs, and what is the time? It's basically the final hour macro, okay. So 3:45, so this ends the day. But after that, you can see during Asia session, we just boom, spool lower, okay. So failed to reach here, failed to get market structure shift, cleared a weekly buy side. So trade some into it. If you measure here, it might be just the mean of the order block. Okay, respected the mean of order block. I'm just measuring the bodies, okay. Bodies here, order block, C of it, and start spooling lower. So we got the end dog shoots through it. So if we pull a Fibonacci, okay, let's see what can we get. Okay, so the low comes in at -3 level. So let's just clear up, okay. So we can see we shoot through -1 level, coincide with the end dot and the first fair value gap. 1.25 level coincide with another first fair value gap, and here coincide with one, and then the -2 level, 2.5. Okay, see the 2.5 level, guys. See the fucking 2.5 level, and what is this? Okay, this is the C weight of this. I think he called it a grey pool. But I choose this because this is order block, so I just measure the wicks here and whoa. Bodies respects it again. And what is the 2.5 level? The 2.5 level from the fulcrum point is 6288.5. And look at the bodies, all stopped dead at 6288.5. That is fucking as beautiful, okay? Fucking as beautiful. And then the low comes at 6283.25, okay, and then so just 2 ticks away, and then we retrace up because with a displacement we definitely retrace up into where? We retrace up into a discount. So if I measure here to here, here to here, here to here, okay, So from here to here, where is premium? Premium is here. We trade right into this CB. Where? Back into the 4-hour CB high. Okay. Okay, you guys may be thinking, which 4-hour CB high? Okay, this 4-hour CB high. Okay. Yeah, this 4-hour CB high which we rejected so many times. So definitely the next time it reaches up there, we will expect some sort of kind of rejection. But then realize one thing, that we have another 4-hour CB right here. Okay, so let's draw it out. So I'll draw this 4-hour CB out here, down to here. Okay, so this is the 4-hour CB. And then if you're going to measure this, just because there's too many lines, okay, so we're just gonna just measure it and close it. Okay, you'll be able to see the lower quadrant point has reached. Okay, look at that, look at that. What's the high? The high comes at 6313. And what's the high of this lower quadrant of this 4-hour CB? 6313.25, motherfucker. 6313.25. One click and it failed to reach there. That's saying what? That is saying fucking firmness. And if actually on this 4-hour chart, this is a freaking balanced price range as well. So we failed to even reach. Okay, this is a balanced price range because we got a BC, we got a CB, and then what? And then what? We cleared the buy side here, but we failed to clear. And then we cleared this previous week high as well. We cleared this previous week high, had rejection reaction, and then, but actually the venom is right here. Okay, if you can see from this buy side here, this relative guy was cleared. We close the bodies above it, should lower, form another CB, and this is venom. Okay. Okay, you guys might not know what I'm saying, but okay, so let's erase this. Okay, where is venom? Buy side relative equal highs on the 4-hour chart. Again, relative equal highs was cleared. Okay, relative equal highs cleared. Note this 4-hour CB as well. You can see we respect it as well. Respect the same CB, but we buy side was cleared. Bodies close above the buy side. Okay, and then we had a BC here and a CB, another displacement to the downside. So BC and CB. So this is the venom model. Then we trade up into it, into the lower quadrant of it, and going lower. So from next week onwards, become a weekly review already. Okay. So next week onwards, where am I aiming for? I'm gonna aim for relative equal low. So where's the relative equal low? First is here, and second we have the unfilled 4-hour CB, 4-hour BC here, and then if you go daily chart, okay, and let's see the Nasdaq. Okay, so what am I seeing here? Higher high, higher high. Okay, and let's see Dow. Okay, 3rd of July until 10th of July. Okay, so this Dow, 3rd of July until 10th of July. Oh my god, guys, are you even seeing this? We have a SMT. Okay, 3rd of July until 10th of July, we form a lower high here when Nasdaq, 3rd of July, 3rd of July until 10th of July. Okay, sorry, 8th of July. Okay, not really, like that is not really an SMT. Okay. Hey, wait, S&P 3rd of July, 10th of July, higher high. Nasdaq 3rd of July, 9th of July. Okay, not a really strong S&P, but it is still okay. Okay, we form a higher high in S&P, and then we form a higher high in Nasdaq, but it's not on this one. But anyways, it's a swing high form. Okay, when Dow form a lower high. Okay, so and we had so much displacement up here, so it is likely, and we cleared a weekly high as well, and we have rejection reaction to downside, so it is reasonable to expect the retracement back into discount. So if you go down, if you go to weekly chart and see, yep, we got a BC right here. So this will be the fair value gap and this will be the first draw. Because you can see we cleared the buy side here. So it is natural to expect price to draw down into this BC. Even if not this BC, we have a small one here. But this is the BC, okay? So let's go money chart. Okay, money chart as well. We cleared the buy side here. At the moment, we are at all-time high. But I don't believe we will continue going higher right now, okay? So, yeah, we cleared buy side here. So, next week onwards, at the moment, seeing this chart, I'm bearish, okay? So, bearish. Let's go on daily chart and see. Okay, daily chart, we have nothing. We still have nothing. Is this considered an implied fair value gap? I don't know, man. Okay, maybe this is an implied fair value gap. Okay. So we closed inside the implied fair value gap. But again, we have been going higher and we have SMT backing us. So it's reasonable to expect lower prices, okay? Plus look at dollar. Dollar is going higher as well. Dollar is retracing up higher. That is really telling us that okay, we can expect retracement because dollar is also retracing higher on the daily chart. Daily chart where we got the CB right here. So our analyst is in symmetry. Dollar we are expecting higher prices when S&P we are expecting lower prices. So we got all the confirmations that we need here. Okay. So this is so you can see we form a swing low already. So next week, to me, it should be considered quite a bangers week to trade. Okay, next week because right now seeing this, so I'm excited for to see what I can do next week. If I can just follow my plan right here, which is just aiming to downside. Okay, so let's go for our chart. And yeah, this is so the Venom model is also in play here. Balance price range. We failed to reach into lower quadrant unit, so lower prices is expected. So now let's put back all the annotations again. Okay, so just now I measured this. You can see we failed to reach the lower quadrant unit just by one tick. That shows firmness, and we should displace lower. So we can expect a Fulcrum point, which is what? Which is too many things. I'm going to delete some stuff first. Okay. But actually everything on this chart is important stuff, okay? So what if I measure from this high down to this low? Yeah, and put on everything and you guys are going to see the magic, okay? So the first level will be the negative 0.25 level. Okay, now I'm measuring what is that called? Now I'm measuring Fulcrum point on the 4-hour chart, okay? So next 0.25 level is here. And then this is the 4-hour chart. If you go to daily chart, so 0.25 negative one level here. So you got this, and this new week opening gap might be the draw, okay? If we were to be trending next week. So okay, so this daily chart, this C week, we must note it, okay? So you measure the wicks from here to here and put fair value anatomy. Oh, I just use the usual, okay? Better a little bit. So 0.5 level is 6265.75. That will be the next draw to the downside, okay? So first one will be this 0.25 full wait, what if you pull out? Okay, also don't have. So the first draw is 0.25 level, next draw will be the C wick. So on daily chart, bearish. Okay, bearish. Because based on what everything that I said just now, okay, not gonna repeat it. And then we have all the end dogs below us as well. This might be a yeah, so that's it. That is it, guys. Tunggu adik ai. Bye bye，自己加起来啊，小心点啊。